guys, welcome back to YU Writ Live. So today I'm going to be discussing fan fiction. I'm sure you've all heard of it. Fan fiction is using other intellectual properties such as movies or books and creating your own spin. Now, I love fan fiction, and I'm sure you guys do too, so I decided to show you how to play a game, the #1 fan fiction in the world, Harry Potter. This game is a cooperative deck building game, which means that you will be working with other players to defeat your villains. I'm not just talking about Voldemort. I'm going to be showing you how to play this game, but this game does take a long time. There are 2 extensions. So there is this 2-person game that you will be playing against each other. I'm going to be showing you the basics of how to play this game so that even if you watch this video and you want to get this shorter game, I got you covered, because this game is the gateway of how to play the other game. But it's not dependent on learning this game to play that one. So if you want to know how to play Harry Potter, the cooperative deck building game, then I suggest you carry on with this game. The first things first. Every player will get their own health indicator, as well as the heart, as Neville Longbottom. Now, each character has their own set of cards of 10, so it's easy for you to remember. Let's just start off with how everything should be set before we even start killing these villains. So, you shuffle your deck of 10, and then you draw 5 cards. 5 cards that aren't being drawn in my hand into the draw side. Now, once I have my 5 cards, I wait for everybody else around me to have their 5 cards. Once everyone has their cards drawn out, we then start with what's on the board. So the first thing that we do is we draw a dark arts card. Dark arts cards are set to pretty much go against you and help out the villain. They don't work directly in sync, but they do try and knock down your health. Now, so the dark arts card that I got says an active hero loses 1 heart and discards a card. So it's pretty much up to you when it tells you to discard a card. Some cards are more direct and will tell you to discard an item, an ally, or a spell. Luckily enough, I have Remembrall, which is Neville's card, that says gain 1, or if you discard this, gain 2 coins. So lucky enough for me, it's better if I actually was to discard this, because I get 2 coins instead of getting 1. And I know I don't have to be super obvious, but the coins means your money, honey. After that's over with, we then look at our villains. So because we're starting off at game 1, you only have to face 1 villain at a time. Your all-time favorite, I mean only in the movie, Draco Malfoy, the coward. Villain has their own problem to face once you're going through them. So Malfoy's is each location added, you lose 2 hearts. Now, locations are pretty much locations in the movie that caused problems for our characters. So for example, the Ministry courtroom. So you do not want to add to locations whatsoever. Unfortunately, the Dark Arts events loves adding to location, but you do not want to fulfill the lovely little card. That literally mean death. So there's place settings for each skull goes, and if you fulfill this place setting of skulls, that means you're flipping to the next location, and you don't want to do that. Each location means how many dark arts cards you're going to be flipping. Now in the first game, it's not that difficult because it's the first game, it's game 1, it's the easiest. But as the time goes on, you will learn that locations are awful, and flipping dark arts event cards make your life so much worse. Thankful enough, my dark arts card did not tell me anything about locations, so Malfoy's problem does not affect me, and I can go on with what my cards tell me to do. So I have an ally in hand, which typically means that I'm going to be able to give a spark. Now, sparks are for killing villains. You're able to indicate how much sparks a villain needs by the corner hearts. Sometimes when you get further into the game, you will need coins, but we don't need to talk about that now. Those are for the extension, ally. And because I only lost 1 heart, instead of gaining 2 hearts, I'm going to use the spark so that I can start killing Malfoy. So after I get my spark and place it on Malfoy's, I am going to look at the rest of my cards, which happen to be spells. In this case, Alohamoras indicate that I'm going to be getting coins. Unfortunately, if the shop happens to be super expensive and you can't afford anything, you do not get to keep your coins. You have to discard them. After your turn is done, you place your cards that you used in the discard pile and you collect another 5, and then it is the next person's turn. Comes with the game. So in each game, you're given boxes that are placements for each game that comes with several dark arts cards, several locations, and cards for the gift shop. Now, in each game, as you progress, you are adding on to your deck, which means to get heavier, the shop gets heavier, and the dark arts is added onto. In the box, you're given coins, given electric bolts, and you are given locations. House dice. We have Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff. Each dice is more oriented than the other, which means Slytherin will give you more bolts. Ravenclaw will give you more draw cards. Hufflepuff will give you more hearts, and Gryffindor will give you more coins. The house dice are useful for when cards will show you the colors and for when to roll. Roll away. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy playing. Now, if you do play, I suggest you take lots of breaks because it is a long game. That's not including the 2 extensions. If you have any questions, please leave it down below and I promise I'll get back to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait for you guys to watch the next video. Bye, guys.